Hey there guys, welcome to Dinos Vault and welcome to my first ride review of the Hero Passion Pro 110cc model. Everything that you need to know about this new variant is what is coming up. So without further ado, let's get started with this video. Now, commuters, as simple as they appear, they score really high when it comes to functionality, usability, and most importantly, affordability, going by its fill it, shut it, forget it character. The Passion Pro has been one of the best selling two wheelers in our country. In fact, it is still right up there among the top three best selling two wheelers in our country, the other two being the Splendor and the Activa. For the year 2018, Hero have given the Passion Pro a comprehensive upgrade by adding in a little more power, a little more torque, and a host of other features. So let's just start this review by checking out the differences between the Passion Pro 100 and this new Passion Pro 110. First and foremost, we get a higher capacity 110cc engine for the Passion Pro 110 as opposed to the 97.2cc for the Passion Pro 100, and as a result the 110 puts out 9.5 PS of max power compared to 8.36 PS of the Passion 100. The 110 also puts out more torque at 9 Newton meters compared to 8.05 Newton meters of the Passion 100. Both, however, get the same 4-speed gearbox. Dimensions wise, the overall length of the Passion 110 is down by 18 mm, width is down by 45 mm, but the overall height is up by 12 mm. Surprisingly, the overall tank capacity is also down from 12.5 liters of the 100 to 11 liters for the Passion 110. Ground clearance remains the same for both at 165 mm, which is more than sufficient to clear the speed breakers in our city. Talking about the brakes, both the bikes get an optional 240 mm front disc and 130 mm rear drum brake. The suspension setup is also the same for both of them, with telescopic hydraulic front forks and a 5-step adjustable hydraulic dual shocks at the back. The tire sizes also remain the same for both of them, with both the bikes getting 18-inch wheels up front as well as at the back. Also, the wheelbase remains the same for both the bikes at 1235 mm. Now, looking at design elements, the 110 gets a more striking and more modern looking tail lamp layout compared to that of the 100. The new paint schemes and body graphics for the 110 also ooze a refreshing feel and lend the bike a fresh new look compared to the 100cc model. The 110 also gets a redesigned, slightly muscular looking fuel tank compared to that of the 100. Also, what I noticed was that the seat for the 110 was slightly longer compared to that of the 100. The exhaust design is also new for the 110 compared to that of the 100. Both the bikes get a part digital, part analog speedo console, and both of them get Hero's patented i3S or idle start-stop system, about which I'll be giving you guys a live demo towards the end of this video. Now, talking about other special features offered on the 110, we also get a mobile charging port under the seat, as you can see here, although it is available as an optional accessory and doesn't come as standard fitment with the bike. Talking about the bike's design, the Passion Pro 110 is a hardcore, no-nonsense commuter motorcycle, and the design is also quite decent and reminiscent of an executive commuter that has been tailor-made to thrive in the city conditions. The bike looks decent from any angle you choose to look at it from, without anything sticking out oddly, and I believe that's the hallmark of a well-executed design. The switches are of decent quality, although I personally feel the switches could be of better quality. Please note that we do get a high beam flasher, but we do not get an engine kill switch. Instead, in the place where we usually find the engine kill switch, we now have the i3S system on-off switch, which means you can turn on or turn off the i3S technology as per your personal will and wish, which I feel is great flexibility being offered by Hero MotoCorp. Now, talking about the engine specs, powering the Passion Pro 110 is a 4-stroke single-cylinder air-cooled 109.15cc engine that puts out 9.5 PS of max power at 7,500 rpm and 9 Newton meters of max torque at 5,500 rpm. We get a 4-speed gearbox, which I feel is more than sufficient for city commutes, which is what this bike is meant for. Taking the bike out for a ride, the bike feels to be its usual simple self despite being around for over a decade and a half now. It just goes about doing its commuter duties judiciously. The engine is smooth and refined without any hint of vibration whatsoever. The suspension is on the softer side to offer maximum comfort to the rider as he rides over the pothole-ridden city streets. The initial pickup is decent enough right off the mark. The gear shifts are very smooth and very convenient thanks to the heel and toe shifter. The clutch feel is nice and light. The throttle response is also light and easy going on your palms and wrists with the reduced throttle rotation. The seat is very comfortable and offers ample room for the rider as well as the pillion. Also, please note that this is a commuter bike and not a sport bike, so in order to extract good fuel efficiency from this bike, you need to ride the bike in the top gear between speeds of 30 to 50 kilometers per hour. You can see that being clearly indicated in the speedometer here, as it is highlighted in green and mentioned as economy. For more mileage tips, please feel free to watch my video by following the link in the description portion below. Next, let's just go ahead and check out my live demo of how the i3S technology works on this bike.
We'll be trying, and I'll be trying to depict a traffic signal scenario now. So I'll be coming to a standstill in a moment, and let's see whether the bike stops on its own. So I've come to a standstill, shifting to neutral, letting go of the clutch, and let's see if the bike stalls on its own. So it has to stop any moment now. So as you can see, within few seconds the bike has stopped on its own. Now to turn it back on, all you need to do is press the clutch, and as you can see, the bike starts on its own. So this was a quick demo of the i3S technology. Again, just because I let go of the, I didn't start out, the bike stopped on its own. This is a very breakthrough technology, very useful technology to save a lot of fuel and also save the environment from pollution to some extent. And if every one of us starts switching off their engines at traffic signals, we end up saving a lot of fuel and also saving our environment from being further polluted on a heavy scale. So let's try it one more time. And I can see, as you guys can see, it just starts on its own. Now in the gear, it doesn't stall, and we can just get going again. So that's how simple and easy and effective the i3S technology is.
Talking about the mileage, there is no official mileage claim as such, but based on user feedback, it is around 60 to 65 kmpl in city conditions, which is the main reason for the super success of this motorcycle. Price ex-showroom Hyderabad for the Passion Pro 110 is Rs 54,121 for the drum brake variant and Rs 56,121 for the front disc variant. Now coming to my final verdict, the Passion Pro has won people's trust over the years. It comes powered by a gem of an engine and also enjoys the best resale value among used bikes. It packs in a perfect blend of comfort, performance and unbeatable mileage, and is also low on maintenance, thereby proving to be one of the best 110cc bikes that you can currently buy in the market out here. Well, that's pretty much it for now. This wraps up my review of the 2018 Passion Pro 110. Until next time, this is Dino saying ciao, take care, God bless and ride safe.